Last time, you guys, after waking up from your weird dream, Pip and Gek were talking, much to Kosari's like, what? And Gek was investigating Pip's arm as you guys were talking, and then eventually, you guys started to feel this pull towards this tunnel. And everyone else started following because, everyone was like, well, Gek is doing it and Pip's doing it, so we must do it. Upon approaching this strange structure, you noticed it looked like it was made of living material. And it made you guys feel uncomfy in a way. Except for Gek, who went straight headlong in and was just like, I'm gonna go and explore, and I don't care what any of you have to say. You guys tried to stop Gek. Gek refused, and then it resulted in a fight. And then finally, you got Gek to follow. In which case, you all have been like very watching Gek ever since then, and then you guys took off in the boats. Right. And then you guys, sorry, I just realized that the one headphone was still in my ear and I was hearing myself and it was jamming me.
Oh no.
And I was just like, I was like, why am I hearing myself? Oh, that's why. You guys ended up on the boats and you guys were sailing through the underground tunnels. And you saw carvings. These intricate and interesting carvings. They didn't look familiar except to one person. And somebody made a strange wailing sound. And you all looked at Gek very concerned. And Gek's just like, what? And
This is normal.
This is normal. But you guys eventually, at some point, rested again along the shore. And as you guys were resting, Pip and Gek ended up having another shared dream. This time they woke up in a strange temple-like area. And they found these languages and stuff that they were curious about, but didn't quite understand. So Gek wrote them down, woke up because it was his turn to watch, and realized all the stones he had gathered and all the notes he tried to write do not exist.
Unfortunate.
Leaving Pip alone. And Pip staring at this golden skull in the middle of this magic ruin and was just like, I think I want to hold on. If I remember correctly, Pip, you went and grabbed the golden skull, correct?
Indeed.
Awesome! So, while Gek is doing their watch, and you grab this golden skull, the magic turns red. And you are just shot out into space.
Oh. Okay.
And you're just being hurled into this. You're seeing rocks and islands floating. You are seeing various structures and crumbling structures. And you're just shot out.
Concern.
Why are you concerned? It's just a dream. Maybe. Eventually,
I don't know that.
you crash into rock. And it hurts.
Oh gosh. Okay.
and you hit Bronk. And you just kind of skid across the surface too, and you just land in your hands this golden skull.
Great. Fantastic. I have the golden skull. Woo.
Whoa! You have the golden skull, and you're just laying on this ground.
I have the conch.
Contemplating life decisions.
Uh-huh.
She'll get up, dust herself off.
Is there any dust in space? I mean, yes, there is. But
Yes.
She'll unruffle her clothes.
is there any
And,
dust in dream space?
Start walking towards the center. Cause like,
Yeah.
what else is she gonna do?
Yeah, so you get up, you fix yourself up, and you're walking towards the center. You can see water as it laps up against the edge of this pool? Question marks?
Hmm. She looks down the pool.
As you're looking in, you can see. You can see fish swimming about.
She pokes the water.
It's cold.
Okay.
You can see fish kind of just swimming and doing their own thing.
Oh, no, wait, sorry. Oops.
She contemplates fishing from this water. She's unsure if this is a good idea or not.
Right. It is strange because like you can look around and you can see like all these floating islands and stuff, and like you can kind of see the stars that you see in the sky through the water,
Huh.
and you can almost see like distant islands that are floating through the water as well.
What did the fish look like?
So they're all different types and species. They all have like either this like bluish scales that kind of shimmer in the water as they swim, or they have like these purplish scales that kind of blend in with the sky above.
Huh.
They all have purple like eyes as they swim about. One of them has really long whiskers like a catfish.
I see. Okay.
Listen, I was looking up weird fish and I thought a catfish would be funny. Because honestly, I thought it was gonna be the Burbs. So.
Does Pip know anything about this shit, Fox?
You,
Or is
Pip,
this just
no.
completely out of her league?
This is out of your league. You got not a clue. You're just sitting here like, cool, I don't get paid enough to understand what this is.
You know what? Pip is gonna start taking off the clothes. And she's just gonna like dip her feet in to see if she can swim.
Yeah, go for it.
Ready to like try to grab onto the ledge if she feels like she's about to fall down.
Yeah, Pip knows how to swim, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. So you get in, you carefully wade into the water, and you're just kind of swimming. The fish kind of scurry away when you get in. They're like, "Oh, what are you?" But as you're just kind of chilling out in the water, they'll eventually come back around. Like, okay, whatever that is, it's not bothering us. So,
Okay.
like fish.
Pip is just gonna swim lazily about.
Yeah. The fish kind of avoid you.
She contemplates trying to catch up to one, but then like thinks about it and is like, I don't really feel hungry. So
Yeah, you
it's
just
fine.
kind of. It's fine. As you're swimming, you can kind of one of the fish kind of are see-through-ish, so you can kind of see like their internal organs and the as well as the sky beyond.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I looked up weird fish and there was a see-through fish, so
Yeah.
it had to go in here.
Okay.
I mean, like tadpole bellies are practically translucent.
These are just rocks. To the side over here.
Yes. Those are just rocks.
It's just swimming around. She
space
doesn't really seem to see anything in particular.
You can see like little like torch lights.
Okay.
That light up the two sides there.
Do I see anything else in it?
No, just torchlight. Normal torchlight.
Okay.
Not a weird
I see it.
purple color. Not this time.
The fish is just gonna keep swimming.
Alright. Gek, what I don't remember what you rolled the last time for your watch, so go ahead.
You want us to just roll again?
Yeah, because I don't remember. So roll again.
Orange or green, Fox?
Orange.
Great, of course. Do we add anything to that?
Well, your perception. It's already
Okay.
going great, guys.
11.
11. Yeah. You're doing great.
Should have picked green, Fox.
You're kind of focused on really just writing what you remember of those words down.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're focused on that mostly, but for the most part, everyone's sleeping soundly. For
Fox,
some reason,
can you enlighten us? Who woke us up? It was Kosari, right?
Kosar, yeah,
Was Kosari the only one awake?
yes.
Okay. So Simon's
You
still-
just like, yeah, Simon's still asleep. You just like, as soon as you woke up, just like divulged
Yeah.
everything to Kosari. And Kosari's
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to bed.
That's a good dream, I guess.
I tried to watch Gek at first, and then he just kind of like slumps, like, "Nah, I'm sleeping."
Right. But yeah, everyone's sleeping. Pip's like for some reason swimming in their sleep.
Oh,
You can see them just kind of
yeah.
starfishing around on their bedroll.
Fantastic.
Almost getting close to kicking Marvell in the face, but avoiding it.
Oh god.
It's fine.
Gek's got other things to focus on right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Oh
write
yeah,
this down.
I forgot me and Marvin fell asleep like around the same area.
Yeah,
When do you know to go to sleep near Marvale?
That's fair.
fair. You're like always
I mean,
sleeping near.
Marriage technically, but like our beds are pretty close to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, Pip just has a little crush. It's fine.
Just a little, just a little crash. But yeah.
Yeah.
Your watch goes as expected, very calm. You continue to write, and you're like mad furious, like I got this. I will remember everything. Eventually, Simon will wake up. Forget if he was supposed to do next watch or not, but
Yeah, I don't remember if he was supposed to or not, but he always rests shorter than everyone else too. So I think he's
Yeah.
usually up by third watch.
yeah.
Yeah, he does the meditation thing.
Yeah. He just meditates for like 4 hours and then he's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
As each of you get like 2-hour watches and you're like, 6 hours of sleep is great. Simon's like, I'm fine. Hee hee. But yeah. Simon will wake up. He will see you riding away and just kind of let you go. Okay. Let you do your thing.
Okay.
The birds, like, every time he wakes up, the birds are always doing something new. And to them, today, it's just like, now we're riding. Okay.
There's like several different pieces of scrap paper probably just kind of strewed out in front of Gek as they're using whatever free spaces they have on the papers they've got to
Yeah, they're like,
scribble on. I
just
do
going.
remember that they weren't putting the arcane symbols. They weren't remembering quite correctly.
Yeah.
But the other stuff and the celestial writing, they did real well with
Yeah,
forging.
the celestial language, you're doing great. It's just the magical stuff that's just kind of wrong.
Yeah.
Your understanding of magic is not great. It's fine.
Nah. What does Simon end up doing, by the way?
Question, because
Good
Simon.
question.
It's a good
Yeah.
question, because I don't know if Simon doesn't want to invade your personal space.
Hey, Simon. Hello.
I mean, he'll be
What?
curious, because he'll recognize the celestial, but like, I think he'll just keep an eye and kind of.
Well, where's he at? Where's he at compared to Gek?
So let's go while Pip is, swimming away. Pip's having the time of their lives. I think it's this one. Yeah, because I reused the map because I couldn't find the other map, so we're reusing this.
And then you just blocked off that area and be like, no, this doesn't exist.
This isn't here. This isn't here. So like the fire's in the middle. Ghostery's sleeping. Marvale's sleeping. Pep is just doing circles. I think she's more like over here at this point. This is very close to hidden Marvale. I think Simon would have woken up and kind of looking at the remains of the rations that you guys have, which is very, very low. I think at this point you guys are going to start dipping into your actual rations.
Okay. That's fine.
We've been traveling for a while.
We've been traveling for a while. Simon didn't stop at the one town to get supplies after someone got electrocuted.
I mean,
yeah, we're gonna be fine.
right side, it's got plenty of ration. She's got 9 days worth.
Oh my god, Pip's been holding out on her.
She has not had to use rations yet.
That's true.
She's used 1 ration.
I believe Gek has a partial one.
Gek has. They have. How many was it? Where the fuck did it go? Over there? Yeah, down there. 4 rations.
You have 4
Wait, what's
rations.
this one? I don't know. What's that number? Cost. Oh, okay.
How many
Gek has
rations
4.
does Yami have?
That's a great question.
I'm gonna guess the answer is 0.
Grocery has 0.
That makes sense. Okay, so it's 2 each for you.
Okay. I have 1 day of ration? Oh no, that's quantity. Okay. So I have 2 days of rations. I have 2 rations.
Okay, that makes sense.
Perfect.
Is Pip the only one who's held on to rations? What?
I mean,
I know.
I don't think I
Gek-
started out with a lot of rations because I haven't been ticking them off.
I want to say Kosari did not start with any rations, and Gek did have more, not a whole lot more, because I know like they gave 1 to Simon recently.
Partial. You
Gotcha.
gave a partial to
The
them.
partial? Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
Pip can really help Simon with rations because like hers is mostly just dried meats.
Yeah,
Right.
yours is mostly dried meats and stuff. I don't think.
The kind of things a goblin would ration.
Burbs have trail mix, basically.
Yeah. I think Simon has like maybe a day of rations. Yeah, a day of rations.
Great. We're doing great.
We're doing great, guys. It's okay. Simon has
No
bugs.
fish in the water.
I mean, that's part of the reason Marvell keeps looking at the water to be like, is there any fish? She knows how to fish.
No fish.
There ain't been any fish. And we're in a
fish.
cave, so there hasn't been any berries. There hasn't been anything to forage.
I mean, there was those mushrooms, but you guys left those.
Wait, there were mushrooms?
A while back ago, there were.
Oh, okay.
There was organic wall material.
No. Look,
I mean,
we ain't having a
Simon
cactus
wouldn't
juice
do it.
episode.
It's the quenchiest.
It'll quench ya! And then he goes and licks something off a wall, and Katara's like, "You've been hallucinating on cactus juice all day, and then you lick some random goo on the wall?" What can I say? I'm a curious guy.
Oh my goodness.
fuck.
Yes.
Is Simon just sitting at the fire?
Yeah, I think he's
Oh,
planning
there's
on
no
finding.
fire on the map.
I can make a fire. Hold on.
Just make one of the boats a fire. We have a boat now.
So,
We
yeah,
only
we're-
have one boat.
We got one boat now. Simon's tired of trying to carry you guys through 2 boats.
Yeah.
Should I be
Right.
on a different map? Where am I?
You might be on where Pip's swimming.
Oh, there we go. Okay, all right. I'm back on the right map.
You might have been where Pip was swimming.
Yeah, that is where I was.
Pip's just swimming away. Pip's having a great dream now that they're away from wherever that one place was. They're just
Right?
swimming with fishes.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Swimming.
Pip will eventually get out
Also,
and just
look.
sort of like kick her feet on the water.
Look, I got an actual token now.
Oh,
Woo.
Whoa! Good job. Good job. Boo.
Thank you.
To this point, probably is just in the dream, just kicking her feet in the water.
Oh, well, that's very unfortunate for Marvell.
Listen, we can say she's somehow like on a side that's where she's not kicking Marvin.
Yeah, she'd be like this. You're just on her shoulder, right there.
There we go.
That's
There we
kinda
go.
cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of cute.
Yeah, he's stoking the fire. He's I think he's thinking about what to make for breakfast and then trying to calculate like
Everything.
everything, and he's just like thinking.
Okay.
I do think that
At some point, Gek will glance over at Simon and whisper his name in some neutral voice. Because it's quiet in here, except for the fire.
That was just like, oh, that's a new one.
Eh.
That's a new voice.
At least it wasn't Damien again. I feel like that particularly made him uncomfortable.
just, right, just staring at the bird like, no. Not saying anything, but just like, no.
Like, that's all I need. Hearing his voice when he's not here.
And when Gek is angry.
Yeah. It's like,
Anyway, I
Mhm.
think Gek getting, since they did get Simon's attention, I think they would kind of like what oh, look at all the papers that they have, which are none of them are close to that fire because they do not want to lose it.
Uh-huh.
Understandable.
By the
yeah.
way,
Like turn to
Yes.
the side away from fire.
yeah, turn to the side away from the fire, and I think they would like kind of push a couple of the pages towards Simon and ask him, "Do you know?" in a few random tones, while pointing at some of the random writings that they have forged.
He will. He will look at it and he will pick them up gently. Like, I know how to read Celestial, yes.
Celestial. Gek will repeat that in Simon's voice quietly.
Oh, that's concerning. I don't know what's worse, hearing his own voice echoed back at him or Damian. On the plus side, he doesn't have to hear Kino's voice.
Is that what it sounds like?
Does anyone know what it sounds like? That's a question.
I mean, we don't.
You don't. You don't. Indeed.
Because you wouldn't talk to us.
Maybe he's not a big talker. He's the quiet type. He's the quiet type. You didn't need his voice to know what he was thinking. That's all that mattered. Yeah, Simon will look at your papers with like confusion as he's reading through.
I don't even know if Gek's doing it in like the order of the
That is-
scroll from the dream.
Oh no, that's a good question. Are you just doing
Well,
it
like
in order?
based on which pages they offered Simon to grab, like
Yeah, that's a good question. If you just like threw all the pages just randomly on the ground away from the fire, if they're in order or not. So
right. I mean, Gek would probably be able to remember where they like what page they started on, and
Yeah.
like
Be able to piece it together in the correct order, but
yeah,
they just kind of handed a few random papers. So.
yeah. And I think of those papers, they're the ones that like did not get written on or drawn on previously, so that there's more text there to look at.
yeah.
And they're
Makes
just
sense.
staring at Simon.
You're just staring at him. Okay, well
Yeah.
he's reading
Quietly.
them. And,
Yep.
he's reading them, and then he's reading the next one, and then he's kind of shuffling the papers in like what he assumes the order is. He's just kind of like confused a little bit. Just like, it's an interesting thought.
Gek is gonna quietly correct him by simply saying scroll.
Roll.
Scroll.
Did you
Oh,
find
if only Pip was with us right now. It's just
this? You're just kind of, you're snuggled up against Marvell. Not that you're aware of it, but you're kind of, you're having a relaxing time with Fish.
Given a new meaning to swimming with the fishes.
A wholesome meaning to swimming with the fishes.
Right?
But yeah, Simon would be like, did you see a scroll with this on it?
That's all they say.
I didn't hear it. My headphones cut out.
Oh, they simply
also didn't
said
hear it.
yes.
Okay. Well, the person that wrote it had an interesting theory. Strange, but interesting. He will then put the papers back down. It's just
He's so helpful.
You're not gonna explain what hey, he's just gonna like
listen,
an
listen. You're handed papers in a script that you can read, being written by somebody who's writing in said script. You're assuming what?
they can
That
read.
they in what it says.
Yeah. So Simon is just under the impression that the Burbs know what they're writing, and is like, okay. Well, that's an interesting theory.
Gek is gonna nudge the papers back towards him a little bit, and they're gonna ask person. Where?
Well, the author,
Where?
I don't know. I don't know who the author is.
No. And they're pointing at the pieces of paper, like author. Where?
So confused.
Simon. Okay. So then they start spreading the papers out, not towards the fire.
Yeah.
And then they're like, where's the author?
Most cases, if the author's name may not be written on the scrolls.
Then who?
I'm not sure. Where did you see this scroll?
Dream.
What?
Oh my gosh, this is so great.
This is fantastic.
He just kind of stares at you going, what? How much sleep have you had?
Enough to read a scroll, apparently.
He's going to carefully gather all your papers and kind of arrange them in what he assumes the order is, and just kind of stack them gently beside you, because he's very confused. I think you need to go back to sleep.
DM, you dork. We put in tabletop to hang on.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
We had to stay muted for a bit there, so we missed a little bit. What did Simon respond to when Gek said dream?
He said what?
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 In a dream.
I think Simon will just kind of carefully gather your papers back up and line them up in what he assumes the order is, and say, I think you need to rest?
Gek shakes their head.
No.
They just got up. They're fine.
You've been up for
Gek's
2 hours.
Gek's gonna spread out the papers again and make sure that they're in order.
Okay.
And is pointing at them. And says, from a dream. This scroll. and then they're gonna ask, what's this theory? And then also they're gonna ask, and what's this? And they point towards some of the arcana, because they know even they don't understand that even more.
Simon's just gonna like reel for a second, like, you saw this in a dream on a scroll? Could this
Yeah.
have been a memory of a scroll?
No.
Um,
I have not been there.
What's your arcana at, Simon? That's a good question. Hold on.
Gek's Arcana's actually a +2, so maybe they know a little more than we do. No. No.
Ironically, well, that's probably because you have a +2 in intelligence.
Oh.
So, alright, Simon. Come on. It's up to you. Can you tell anything about this Arcana? Hold on. I have to think about this. Because you don't know what you wrote. He's just reeling with all this information thrown at him. Like, what? I don't. Magic, ancient runes? Question mark. I'm not sure what you wrote there.
Gek's gonna do a quiet as they're looking at what Simon seems confused on.
Yeah, the magic. I'm trying to think, how would Simon word this? Like, me as the person who knows the author and I know how it's written, how would Simon try to explain this to you?
Right.
Uh,
Sorry.
Wait. Simon knows the author.
no, I mean, as the
Oh,
DM,
okay.
I know how the author
Right.
wrote this and what it's saying.
Right.
I'm trying to,
Right. Got it.
trying to make Simon
understand
explain it to children. The theory about spaces in between, about it once being a world of life and possibly destroyed, and from what remained created our world. It's kind of similar to something that we have seen in my faith. But it talks of it existing and not existing, and in spaces, real and not real. It's if you don't understand it, it's fine. It's complicated.
Gek has tilted their head and is staring at Simon curiously. But quietly, just letting him try to talk.
But yeah, it mentions a space in between, just a space in between. It's just talking about theories of another plane of existence, separate and full of magic, and it's just a theory. It's just
Gek asks, dreams?
I mean, I guess dreams can kind of be considered a way to travel. I know elves have been known to meditate and to kind of project themselves into places or memories of the past. But
Traveling in dreams?
yeah, it's it's just like we're suddenly on a weird discussion, and Simon's like, yeah. So yeah, some people believe that elves and other races can travel to places through memories and dreams when they're meditating. I mean, I've seen some things in my dreams before, but like a lot of them are just kind of garbled. some not so much, but whether or not they're memories or places, I don't know.
Okay. Gek is gonna tilt their head, and they're just gonna ask Simon, "Can you travel?" But they don't say it in like a. They're not trying to be rude, I guess, if that would be a rude question to ask. They're just really curious about it.
I mean, I've had dreams where I felt like I've traveled to a place before. There was this dream I had where I met a strange individual and I had to help him bury his body. Whether or not that was real or just a dream, I don't know. He definitely was strange and uncomfortable.
Concern.
This is really fun that Simon's actually talking to the verbs.
I think it's really fun that you specifically specified that you were not trying to be rude when literally everything that the birds have ever done, you've never made that specification before, which makes me wonder, were they trying to be rude there, or that they just didn't care?
Oh, I think anytime like in the past, it hasn't been out of rudeness, it's just out of not being around
Other
others.
races. They've only really
Uh-huh.
known Kenku and Tabaxi.
Yeah, so they don't know what's like
More
courtesy
in more humanoid manners.
Yeah.
Figured that. I just thought it was funny that this time
Yeah.
we specified. It's like,
Granted,
Whoa.
I can't be sure if Simon would be able to tell if they were trying to be rude or not when they're simply just asking out of curiosity, but
right.
Just like, who knows?
Gek's gonna make a paper shuffle noise and hold out their talons a little towards Simon, asking for paper.
yeah.
That's a good question. Does he have paper on him?
Yeah, does he?
I don't know. Any paper? More paper?
No paper.
No paper. No paper. Does Gek have more paper?
Gek's been using up their paper, so I don't know how much more they'd have.
He's got candles.
Oh, the Greeks
Oh.
used to write in wax.
You can gouge into wax.
Yeah. That's why their letters were all angular, because they were writing in wax. You couldn't really get curvy letters very easily.
Yeah.
Trying to look through shit.
What is a
see.
piton? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, we have we have some candles too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
I feel like that's like a starter, like a little venture item.
Probably. Let's see, what's in the thieves' tools? We got scissors.
No paper.
No paper. Oop,
Whoops,
I
that
didn't
thing
mean
went
that.
away.
Run away. Away! I think
I
about
mean, if the candles,
Let's
the
see.
candles are colored, that's basically a crayon.
I know, but like, you can write in the wax, but then they need something to write on.
Uh-huh.
Right. Well, my thought was Gek using a candle, they could simply use their talon into the
Mhm.
candle itself, into the
Carve
side of
in
it.
the candle.
Yeah.
But they kind of want more paper.
So I feel like at this point, you guys, as you guys have been talking, Marvell is going to wake up.
Okay.
There's been enough commotion. Pip has squirmed around enough.
I feel like it's that you've had your long rest and you're just kind of waking up.
That
and, like,
too.
You're hearing their whatever their conversation is, and you can feel Pip just kind of kicking the rocks underneath her, so just kind of shoving herself closer and closer into you.
She's swimming in the space pond. Oh,
No, she's sitting on the edge,
okay.
just kicking her feet, and for some odd
Oh
reason,
yeah, that's right.
so she's just. You're waking up to like Pip just like kind of curled up into your neck.
Mm-hmm.
Like which is not uncommon at this point. Pip has done weird things in their sleep.
All right. So she's gonna wake up. She's gonna hear talking and whatnot over by the fire, and Simon was figuring out breakfast, right?
Yeah, before he got
Anymore.
Not
Oh, yeah.
anymore.
Well, she's gonna see that a breakfast hasn't really been fully made yet, so she's gonna wiggle out from underneath Pip, whether or not that's enough to wake her up, and she's going to see about helping to make breakfast for everyone.
Alright, you can do that. Easy peasy. I'll let Pip decide whether or not that wakes them up.
High or low, Fox, for Pip to wake up?
I don't know, low.
It's a 3. Pip woke up.
You're like, wait, what?
What? Where'd the water go?
Mabel's going to point at the river.
No, not that. Gak, I touched the golden skull and it sent me to a pool of water on a different island.
Gek is gonna look over at you and nod a little bit and immediately ask if you have paper.
Let's see, does she?
Mabel's scrunching her eyebrows together.
You're confused. Simon's
see.
confused. You're starting to get breakfast around what remains
Pip
of the
is looking through her
rations.
stuff. You hear Pip go, crowbar, hammer, baton, rations, rope, tent, tinderbox, torch, body skin. No paper.
Fox, what are rations in? Yeah. What's a ration in?
That's a great question.
Is it in a doggy bag? Is it in like what? That's a great question.
Does it even specify?
No,
It
it doesn't.
So
do you
What
wrap
I
it in
think-
papers? Or is it a sack? Or
I like to think Pip, since he's a goblin, is probably in a sack, but like.
I feel like for Pip, I think it's like a sack. But
Okay.
in most cases, it's usually in either cloth or because that's what helped to keep food preserved, or it's
Yep.
in animal hide.
no?
Yeah, Pip is probably made out of animal hide.
Because if we're thinking of like older times, how would you carry
Right.
rations about? It would not be in fancy wrapping papers or anything like that.
No.
It would be in like cloths or
Mm-hmm.
animal hides.
Right.
This is in my animal hide, definitely. Because you know goblin.
Cause yeah, that makes sense. Goblin.
Also, Pip just started looking on her finger. Is the ring back?
Yeah.
Okay. Nods at that.
Your ring is back.
She'll eventually get up and watch Yam.
I feel like as Gek and Pip are talking a bit, and like I feel like at this point, Kosari's been woken up. I'm just saying.
Kosari also does not have paper. Yeah.
No.
Marvale, paper?
Gek will look up at you, paper, as you're fixing breakfast.
Let's see.
Old lady, do you really need to do this right now? Why do you gotta steal
Yes.
water right now?
Right now.
It's slow. I gotta hold it up.
All right.
She needs it
We're
right
both
now.
gonna look towards her pack and do like a mental, like go through a mental list of everything in her pack, and then she's gonna shake her head.
Gek just sighs like loudly and slowly through their beak and look back down at the papers. Fox, what would
Why
you
do I
say
have
that the
manacles?
burb's rations wrapped in?
What?
I have
What would you-
manacles. Where did these come from?
What?
Apparently, I have manacles.
Why do you have manacles?
I
Why do you have
don't
manacles?
know. Adventuring gear, common in backpack. Does anyone else have manacles?
No.
It might just be a cleric thing.
Or you
Gek
know whatever
got
background you got.
That's true.
Gek
I
has
don't know what
manacles.
background.
Okay. Gek has
I
it?
do not.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know what you guys took to get those, but that's interesting. You can tie people up.
Yeah, like I wasn't expecting that. Very interesting. Anyway, sorry, that distracted me.
Yeah, so what were you gonna ask, Gek?
What do the burbs wrap their rations in?
I think you guys would do either some kind of cloth. I don't think. You don't know, or it could be animal hide. Because animal hide would make sense, because you guys are kind of, it would be whatever you're feeling spicy about, because whatever was available at the time. Because you guys are like a kind of a gatherer, kind of,
Right.
you would scavenge for things, so. Whatever was available at the time.
Okay.
So it
Well-
could be a range of different cloths and leathers.
Is each rationing in one each wrap?
Yeah.
They have their own wrap.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
Eventually breakfast is served. And everyone's handed some food.
With
Gek, you only had 2 hours of sleep.
Do we need to do anything about that?
I'm gonna give you a point of exhaustion.
Do we gotta do anything with that? Condition? Do we have to add a condition?
I think you roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
For checks.
You're gonna roll with disadvantage, so don't do any checks.
Oh, okay. Wait, we put one exhaustion?
Yep. You can go ahead and hit 1 point of exhaustion.
Exhaustion level 1. Great. Yeah, no, Gek's fine. They slept enough. Yeah. Fine.
You sound like me in the dial when I had 2 hours of sleep. I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
interest. Actually, it's just that they don't roll with disadvantage. It's that they roll. Their roll is reduced by 2 times your exhaustion level.
What? Did they change it?
Yeah, apparently the legacy
Okay.
definition has a different thing.
Oh.
So the legacy is the one that has. Actually, the legacy is even worse. Yeah, the legacy is a disadvantage on ability checks, and then the next level is speed halved. And for the new rules, it's -2 for effect, and then -5 feet the speed per effect
Okay.
per level.
I like the 5 feet per speed. Because that would be funny.
Yeah. I mean, the -2 isn't as bad as disadvantage, but
I mean,
I don't know.
we
Fox,
could
you're the
do-
DM.
We
You're the
could just
DM.
do the
Whichever one you want to use.
disadvantage. Because we already rolled 2 dice for it. 1 each,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, we can
that'd be
keep.
easy enough.
I think we'll do disadvantage on ability checks. So
Okay.
at least it's not a disadvantage on everything. So attack rolls and
But-
stuff are fine.
Right.
So we're using legacy rules. Got it.
Yes. We're using what I know, which is the old stuff.
Yeah, just let us
The
know
old
when we need to
dog.
do the disadvantage then. And that's just doing whatever the lower. Yep, got it.
Any skill check, basically.
Okay. Gek is gonna accept the food and kind of peck at it, but they're also gonna get out one of their rations that was wrapped in a skin or a hide or whatever, and they're gonna take the hide aside. What?
Sorry, I'm fighting a bot.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm not allowed to look over there, Fox.
It's fine. I got it. Don't worry.
Fox has to take care of his own bots.
I do that a
Yeah.
lot. I don't
I
have
know
mods
you
in my
do.
streams anymore.
I
so-
know you do. You're fine.
Listen, Fox. You made all of your mods like be in the same campaign.
I don't know. Oh. Listen, I just how it fit time wise and personality wise.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know. I was joking.
But yeah, Gek's gonna be pecking at their food, but they're also gonna be starting to scribble down the like words and phrases that Simon had told them about what they had written on the pages, as well as they're gonna start forging down the layout of that ruins room that the skull was in and where the scroll came from, and circling where the scroll is in that room.
Gek, master map maker.
They could
Also
be.
Fox?
That'd be a cushy job to retire to after you're done adventuring.
Yes. Pip.
Does Simon look at Pip like weirdly when she says like I touched the golden skull like to Gek as if like they shared a dream? Does like Simon look at her in any sort of way like
Honestly, I think at this point, Simon's just like, I don't know what's going on. Because Gek didn't really confirm or deny anything. He just kind of turned and nodded and asked for paper. So Simon, it's just like you were just sharing a dream, and Simon's just like, I'm just gonna let this be. I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
But
just
yeah.
eating her food?
Simon does a whole lot. Well, that's weird. Moving on.
Yeah.
You kind of have to understand his company most of the time, so this is fine. In Simon's mind, this is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, eventually Simon's getting all the stuff loaded back up.
Good compliments Marvell on breakfast.
As you do.
She nods and thanks.
Eventually, Simon's going to get everyone in the boats and put out the fire. And you guys travel on.
Woo.
Yeah. You guys continue to travel down in this river-like stream. As Simon's debating a couple things. He knows at this point you all need rations.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I need a chance to forage for something, or find a town.
I mean, Pip can share her rations with the meat eaters.
Yeah.
She can't really help Simon.
Yeah.
I don't know if the birds eat meat. Do they? Does Pip notice?
Yeah. Every now and then, yeah.
Okay.
They eat whatever's available.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're scavengers.
Hello.
Hello.
I just wanted to mention that I think with speaking of the ration, the one that Gek had unwrapped, I think what they did was they handed stuff that wasn't jerky meat to Simon, and then tucked the rest that was meat jerky just like in their backpack for now.
Makes sense.
Simon's going to make a decision, and he might regret this later.
Okay.
But he's going to lead you guys to a place. And at some point, you're going to get off the boats.
Are we
you're
still on the
going-
ground?
Yep, still on the ground.
Okay.
And you guys are just walking down tunnels.
Is it cold?
It's a bit chilly. It gets kind of warm and then get cold and warm, depending on where you're at.
Is it humid? Or is
A
it
little
dry?
bit as you're like not too far away from where you guys left and docked the boats. It
Right.
feels a bit humid, and then as you get further down the tunnels, it starts to get a bit drier.
Okay.
But eventually, you start to hear sounds.
What kinds?
You hear the sounds of little claws scratching against the surface of the stone. You hear
Is
the
it
little
familiar?
jitters. Yes, very familiar. You hear the little
Kobold.
jitters and clicks and hisses.
Oh my goodness.
More of these.
He made a decision. Whether it's a smart decision, he doesn't know.
Okay.
As you come upon a mini little kobold city.
Well,
Simon just has one goal. As he leads you down the tunnel. Did I make it public? Okay.
No.
You all should be able to make movie characters. What?
There we go. Oh my.
There's a lot going on this map. Also, ignore the kobolds that are off into space.
I was wondering about that.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I didn't even realize they were kobolds. I was just like, what are all these dots up here?
Yeah, they're extra tokens. Because I used this for another map,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just didn't feel like deleting it. So then all the kobolds are just didn't fit in the map.
Makes sense.
gotcha.
So just ignore them.
That's a little rude, isn't it?
Ignore the kobolds in space.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Oh God! No! Ghoster doesn't like that.
Yeah, you're just walking by and it's like, whoa.
I like to imagine if it
Like,
actually did
no,
like
go to the
kind of
wall.
walk towards them like shoot, shoot, shoot. Stop leave the inferno up.
There's lots of things going on. Lots of kobolds.
Oh God, he's going so fast.
It's alright.
Oh my god. A kobold. Oh, there it goes.
I can move you all too. That's
I
fine.
know. I was just going back and forth. Only one. Only one computer. One computer.
Only one computer.
Well, technically there's a Java, but we don't want to try that.
Understandable.
Man,
Java monster's not as good as they used to be. No.
How'd you get to this strange... It's not a building, what do I call it? Hole, I guess? There's this kobold that just seems to be blocking the area.
Okay. Rude.
Simon will ask to come in. And he will stand up at his full 3 feet. Now!
Interesting.
We wish to now purchase now.
Marvell's looking confused and worried.
Simon just kind of bunches up, like pinches the brow of his eyebrows, just like why? Can we speak now to someone now in charge now?
I want to see your manager.
why not?
Now.
Pitch out, yes, and goblin.
It bouts out something in another language.
Could not.
It just kind of, its tail thumping against the ground as it kind of blocks the doorway. Go away!
Marvell is going to look to Simon and just ask, did we do something?
Simon's like, no, I don't think so. He's going to backtrack. He's got another idea.
Pip briefly considered coming up with a lie to try and get the Colmole to be distracted so they could all just rush in, but like decided maybe that's not the best idea. After remembering the whole incident with the Colmoles last time.
And that was like leaving their city. We're in it right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, exactly. These Colmoles, they bargain like goblins.
Gek is staring at that kobold.
Pip would be so more impressed if you weren't so annoyed right now.
You're staring at a kobold. It stares back at you as it walked. Listen, it's not its fault that you walked by as it was leaving.
It's everywhere.
There's so many kobolds. They have lives, you know.
They have a sprawling city.
Scaring away.
Jobs to get to, wives to go home to, children to read bedtime stories to.
Kobolds don't read bedtime stories. Trying to do goblins. Come on. I say that out of character. Tim has no idea what kobolds do or if they act like goblins.
I mean, they kind
I
of act
mean-
like goblins.
Marvale has no real knowledge of what kobolds actually do. So if you tell her that they're like goblins, she's gonna look at her one goblin friend and the books that she has and assume that they'll read books too.
Yeah, Tim is a special case. Listen.
Ah.
Oh boy, that one's my turn.
It's kind of running around doing things, and it's like stares at you like.
Well, where did we go? I've lost us. Oh, there we are.
Didn't move.
I know. I looked away for a minute and then I couldn't find where we went.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I meant to move the map now. Move Simon. Sorry, Simon. Simon's like, we're looking for a place to buy rations. Not here.
Jesus.
Please. You see Simon's kind of annoyed. Hold on. Simon's looking. What does Simon have at his disposal?
What do kobolds like?
Probably like pretty sure.
As Simon's trying to figure out what to do, Maribel's just gonna like poke her head around him and just be like, "Is something wrong?"
You! All of you.
You.
Me? What did we do?
We entered
Come
their
here.
territory.
So, Pip knows what's going on.
Okay, alright.
Pip is getting the gist that these are like goblins. We entered
Okay.
essentially goblin. Like when you enter goblin territory, it doesn't matter who you are. If you didn't get an invitation, they're gonna be upset at you.
Is there anything?
Goblins
we
can be
do?
possessed by shiny things. I don't know if kobolds are gonna be the same.
Gotcha.
As you,
I also
as
don't
you-
have
you-
any shiny things on myself. right
As
now.
you and Marvel are having this discussion, Simon's pulling out shiny.
I was gonna look at the burbs at that
What
point and be
does that
like, shiny thing?
Wait,
Huh, so shiny things are a thing for kobolds too. Oh wow, they really are goblins.
They're just goblins in a different skin.
shiny things.
They're
Oh no!
okay. Back that thing.
No,
We're trying-
going right here.
No. Bad guy. We're trying to negotiate.
Okay,
Literally,
then
the
reaches-
three species that love shiny things are in one spot.
okay. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Gek reaches.
We'll try to grapple you.
No. Gek's reaching into their bag, their own bag,
Oh.
and they pull out a very shiny, small golden spoon.
Yeah.
Pip understands she don't like her.
Where did you get the golden spoon?
And
where's
hands
that
it towards
from?
Simon because Simon has the
Yeah.
other shinies.
Yes.
I guess Simon will take that as he's offering him bits and pieces of.
Was Simon asking where Gek got that spoon?
I was as a DM because I don't remember, and I'm like, where
Do
did
you want to know?
Didn't you get it from Damien?
Yeah.
Oh, you did! Oh no!
Yeah.
There's-
Gek got 2 of Damien's golden spoons.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
Now
rid of
one's
one
gonna be gone.
of-
Yep.
I got you.
Sacrificing one
Yeah.
of the spoons. Yes.
Just one of them.
I feel like Simon would recognize it.
Yeah, I feel like
Just
Simon would
pops it
recognize it too.
Simon just pockets it for Damien later.
Oh god.
Eh,
Give it back.
I don't think Damien was worried too much about getting it back.
Fair.
To be fair, Gek simply didn't let go of the first one, and Damien flat out did hand them the second,
second
one to
one, yeah.
distract them from
true.
something else.
That's true.
That is true. How about Simon's
I
offering
love-
like.
I love that you made sure to remember that you had those spoons.
Oh yeah,
we have a little note.
we have notes of all the little things
Beautiful.
that Gek
Fantastic.
and Coaster have grabbed.
So Simon has a bunch of like what would be considered to you, Marvel, just junk,
Most we do.
Uh-huh.
just scraps and pieces of metal and shiny objects and stuff like that. To like at least 3 creatures in this room, that's treasure.
Yup. Yup.
Gek is staring at all the different things, but that they are keeping their talons to themselves
Mhm.
and just watching.
Simon's like,
Also,
please.
Pip.
Go ahead.
Also, Pip at no point has mentioned to Burrs that she has goblin homemade jewelry in her house. Worth approximately 10 gold pieces. From her background, she mentions it to no one because she's like, I know, I know what happens to shiny things.
Simon's trying to barter with this kobold with the shiny thing. And at first, it's just kind of like going back and forth, just kind of hissing. But then, like, as he's placing the shiny things down, it kind of slows its movements and just kind of staring its little snout up in the air. I don't know, you hear the noise I'm trying to make for it. Kind of
I heard a
rumbly.
noise.
It kind of crouches for a second as it ponders, its tail kind of thumping against the ground as it thinks. Stay. And then it goes and then it will kick this one off the boxes. And then go in here.
What? Ow.
Gek wants to see what's happening.
Typical little dash. She goes, just like home.
This one will pop its head out like, what? What?
Oh, sorry, this is not.
Eventually it will come out with like a bag of food. It's not like to the kobold, this is a big bag of food.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But to Simon it's not so big, but you know,
Food is food.
food is food. He will take it and in exchange for a couple of the shiny items. The spoon has been taken.
Okay.
So it like kind of holds it and then it kind of licks it and then it just kind of shoves it down its like its shirt.
Yeah.
And then it just like it takes the rest of the shiny things and it goes the little noises I can imagine these creatures making. Like,
Yeah.
it's great. Simon's like, well, we got something, and then He will lead you guys away.
Where we going?
Hold on. Have to
Hopefully
zoom
that's
out.
me. As Pip thinks I'll.
He will check it after you said that. Thought there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything he can do in that route. But he will continue moving on. As he
We
gets
can
his
get out of
stat.
this cave and like find some berry bushes or something. Some herbs and root vegetables somewhere.
I mean, part of the burbs' rations are like dried fruits and things because they're omnivores,
I haven't
which is
looked
why
at.
they gave that portion of the one ration Gek unwrapped.
Yeah, like that's basically what mine says too, including jerky, dried food, hardtack, and nuts.
Yeah,
That's just basic
burbs
ration.
are basically trail mix. Like they have a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like Pip has meat and meat and meat and meat in the rations.
Listen, goblins are maybe omnivores, but they like their meat too much.
Yeah. And jerky's really easy and good to make, so why would that not be the majority of it, if not all of it?
Right.
But Simon will lead you guys away as he kind of slightly defeated, but also at least there's food for you guys. Head back to the boats.
Fine. For our next meal, I can do the same thing as the burbs, and we'll just redistribute the rations so that I take some of the meat ration and give Simon my my fruits and nuts and whatnot as well.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make it through.
We'll make it through. We'll
Stone soup.
stone soup.
Yes.
Yes.
Pip will mention out loud that she has 9 days worth of rations for herself, but like she can't really share with Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being a vegetarian as an adventurer is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Simon will lead you all back to the boats. He will get you all situated in, and he will head off. You guys will have been traveling, we'll say, for 3 days, so I would start removing rations from your inventory for those that are giving stuff to Simon to eat.
How many?
So we've been doing 3 days, so
Yeah.
you had
I've
given
only
him
got 2
one.
rations, so just remove them both.
If you want to give him 2, then you can, and then Gek
Yeah.
can remove another one.
I was
Yeah.
Gek's got 4.
You gave him part of one today, and then
Oh, right, yeah, so that.
so you were removing 2 as well.
Okay. All I gotta do. Is it good now? Yeah, okay. And the burbs have just been eating what is left of those
Yeah.
rations before going for anything that's from the sack that Simon got. Unless a big meal's been made out of that
I
stuff.
would assume like most of the sack is just mild meats, so I would assume that a lot of the meals that have been made have just been meats, and
Right.
Simon's
Yeah.
just eating whatever the rations he can.
And if we're talking about dried meats, there's not really anything to do meal wise. We're just basically snacking on the jerky as we're
Yeah.
moseying down the river.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But eventually, you guys will come to a random dock. And
Are we
Simon.
underground?
Yes, you're still underground.
Oh,
Simon will tie off the boat.
okay.
And, well, the boats, and then he will say, okay, we're almost done. At least in the underground portions. Please, I need you to watch your steps and try not to make a lot of noise.
It's been a few days. Do we not have exhaustion anymore?
No, you don't have exhaustion anymore.
There we
Yeah,
go.
we're-
I didn't know how you guys were gonna act in the city, because I'm like, we'll see. Don't make any skill
It
checks.
looked
We'll
like
see.
a lot of stone places, and then the burbs were looking at kobolds as they're scurrying about.
No
Yeah.
touching of electric rocks.
There weren't any.
Not here,
I
yeah.
know, I know.
All it was was fires. I was like, Gek would be
Knows
happy here.
better. Now.
No.
Now.
No, he had to learn the hard way.
Yes, they did.
But yeah, that's a warning Simon's gonna give you as he leads
Quiet.
you on. Not to be too loud.
That's gonna be really hard for the burbs who are usually silent. Oh man. Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Swiping,
you guys-
no swiping.
Oh man.
You guys have also not had any weird dreams since then?
Okay. Any dreams at all?
No,
Okay. Just darkness.
just darkness.
Darkness.
Eventually, Simon will lead you through a cave. And it gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it just becomes this big cavernous area. And you can see along the walls those same carvings that you saw in those tunnels.
Okay. Oh. Is there anything else in here?
Roll perception.
Oh, whose was it?
Ooh, this is pretty.
Oh, we got back out. We gotta zoom out a little bit. Zoom in out. Do we add shit? What do we add? Roll perception. Perception. Oh.
I don't know what we're looking for, but I don't see it.
Marvel's too busy staring at the everything.
The light is very pretty.
Yeah, you can see like glowing, not the same glowing rocks. I would like to point out.
That is a very
We got
important
a,
distinction nowadays.
Yeah.
Was it plus 19?
Plus 19?
Yeah, Get got 19.
Okay.
Wow.
Pretty.
It is very pretty. Alright, so you can see the carvings and stuff. What exactly are you looking for?
Like, well, they've already seen the carvings on the wall. I guess kind of like any other thing that would maybe associate with the carvings, whether it be like statues or
Yeah, you can tell
figures.
that these jagged points may have been statues at one point, but they seem to have been like the spikes at the top seem to have like covered whatever was there at one point as the
Okay. Huh.
you know how the drips are and they just kind of
Yeah.
build and build. They kind of like have partially covered or destroyed whatever statues these were.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, but Simon told us to be very careful, so I think Gek would want
Gek
to
would also see.
Uh-huh.
At first, you see small, little, fuzzy creatures, and they kind of scurry about on the roof.
On the roof. Little scurrying creatures. What color are they?
They kind of match the rocks. They're kind of like a purplish and blue.
Okay. Does Gek understand what they're looking at specifically?
Not at first, until you see the other ones.
They're staring at them. They're staring upward.
Where are the other
Yeah.
ones?
What are the where are the other ones?
other ones you notice, at first you mistook them for like old, part of them as old pillars, maybe, or rocks, until you looked up and saw that they are giant spiders with legs that are thick as trunks of trees.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no,
Yeah,
no, no, no,
Gek's
no.
gonna... Is Simon still... Okay, Simon's over there. Gek is gonna be quiet. and I guess Kosu's just gonna follow them. Gek's gonna put a hand on Simon's arm.
He slightly like flinches at that, but doesn't pull your hand away, and just goes like, shh, towards everyone.
Gek nods at this.
Yeah, Gek nods because their eyes are focused on spiders.
I might as well, because chat can see this, but you guys can't, so I might as well.
Okay.
I don't have like
Oh.
good tokens. I just have an image of their 3D model.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Yeah. But yeah, you can put together the 2 and 2. These are the parents, and what's on the ceiling are the babies.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh.
So Simon gave us that warning of being very quiet and careful where we step.
Mhm.
Have the burbs had to deal with things like this themselves?
No, you have never
No.
seen these before.
Great. So
You have seen spiders before, maybe not spiders this big.
yeah.
Marvell
is
has a
going-
faint sense of deja vu from another life.
For everyone that wants to, roll stealth.
That wants to.
Oof.
The only people that know what's going on are you, Gek, and Simon.
Oh,
you
Marvell
did-
hasn't noticed them yet. That's right, the pretty lights.
Oh,
Yeah, you're too
God.
busy distracted by the pretty lights,
Oh,
and
no.
Gek's just kind
Wait,
of,
we
or
don't
Pip's
need
just
to-
like, la la.
Fox, does Gek not need to roll stealth then because they're aware, or
You can, if you're aware, you can roll stealth. For those that aren't aware, you can choose, because Simon did warn you to be quiet.
That's true, that's true.
Pip is going to attempt to be quiet.
Yeah.
so can Gek just choose to be quiet, or does the roll
No.
still like
You would-
impact it?
It would still impact it. So,
Do they get an advantage for knowing?
no.
Well, this is not
Ooh.
going to be very good.
The stealthiest boy not gonna be very good at stealth.
No.
So-
Gek got a 10.
Okay.
Kosuri. Oh wait, does Kosuri need to add? Kosuri got a 19.
Okay. Okay.
And Burb's doing good.
That's great. Simon rolled a 16.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Gek would probably stay close behind Simon and take his lead because they know they're supposed to try to be quiet and careful with their steps.
Pip, Marvell, are you rolling stealth?
I'm working on it.
I put my number in chat.
Oh, you did? Okay.
In the Steam chat, yeah.
Sorry.
So,
You're
Oh,
good.
okay. Okay.
so I have bad news.
Alright, you have a
You
disadvantage.
have disadvantage.
I have disadvantage on stealth.
Oh, shit! Hold on, what armor is Simon wearing?
Oh no.
Simon, what armor? I can hear Mom's laugh from up here. Oh no. Simon, what armor are you wearing?
I don't know, guys. I don't think we're going to make it stealth fully past these guys.
I mean, it might not matter, Fox.
Uh-oh. What'd you roll, Yami?
Well,
Huh?
one of them was a nat 20, but my natural dexterity is a -1, so even the nat 20 was a 19.
Okay.
But with the disadvantage second roll, I got a 3.
Mmm.
Oh.
One. Not that
What?
one.
It wasn't a nat 1, no. A nat 1 would have been 0.
Yeah.
If you have fallen and died,
For some
it's not the
reason.
hell. It's not the
Simon.
hell.
Is this? I don't know if I knew this, but Simon is wearing leather armors.
Oh, good. Well,
That's good.
again, it doesn't matter. I probably ruined everything for everyone.
Oh,
I was so distracted by those pretty lights.
Part of 10.
Okay.
Good enough to bring our
Let's-
bring the group
well,
average
I have
up
to-
enough to
Let's check the group average. Hold on.
Okay.
2 10s though. Yeah.
2 10s, a 3.
Yeah.
A 19 and a 16. So.
Oh.
19, 16. What would that be, average-wise?
you know, statistically that's not a terrible average, not a great average either. It's 11.6.
Mm-hmm. It's 11.6. So
That's
in
more
total,
than a 10.
you all rolled together an 11. Let me double check something. Can I open the correct thing? That would be great. Okay. Let me check something about these lovely, lovely creatures. That's what I thought. Oh no. Right.
We're gonna be fine, aren't we?
Cool. Alright, okay.
Yeah.
As you guys are walking, I assume Gek's right behind Simon.
Yeah, and Kosari is.
Right.
Yeah.
Marvell.
Yeah.
You're so distracted. You don't see some of the rocks in front of you. And you slip, and you trip, and you make a big clattering sound because of your armor.
Yep. Sounds about right.
You hear a bit audible shit.
As Gek would notice many eyes suddenly turn your direction as they point themselves downward.
Oh, great. What color are they?
They're a mixture of blues and purples. They kind of match the caves.
Nice.
They match
Not
the
nice,
rocks.
but nice.
And Simon realizes what's about to happen. We need to run now.
It tries to help Marvel up the best she can.
Everyone roll initiatives.
Oh gosh.
I didn't mention as I was looking at it and going, oh, it's because these creatures have advantage on perception.
Oh fuck.
They have a +4.
Fuck.
They're
Really is concerned about Marvel. Fuck.
I know.
I mean,
No, you
Pip
don't understand.
Pip was getting me up.
Yeah,
So
you're getting
does
up.
she at least manage to get me up from being prone before initiative starts?
Yes, I'll let
Okay,
Pip
okay.
do that.
Pick
All
out
right.
a 4.
Oh,
Pip is panicking. I don't think Pip is ready.
Marvell got a 5.
Marvel is only slightly ready. More ready than Pip. Oh no. The rolls are not in our favor, guys.
Nope.
oh no. Okay, so 4. Coastery got a 7. Gek got a 15. 7. Not Simon. I'm trying to put 15. Marvell got a 5. Simon. Oh. Okay. Okay. We're fine, guys.
Are we?
Are we though? Are we?
Maybe.
I don't agree, but okay.
It's fine.
You keep saying that.
Listen.
Both inside and outside the game.
Yes. Alright, three things have rolled a 15, and they're all gonna have to decide who goes first.
Wow. Dexterity? Baby Gek has a better dexterity than them?
Alright, what's your initiative bonus, Gek?
I'm in the pool.
Gek? Oh, in chat, hold on. +4. Okay, +4. Simon's is a +2, and the creature's is +2. So it and Simon are gonna have to fight. But Gek, you're the top of the round, and Simon told you to
Yay.
run.
Yeah, Simon told. Oh, shit. Does Gek actually just try to run forward?
He told you to.
Why did
He
you
did.
even run?
And you,
Well,
you
there's
don't know.
okay. This is a tiny trail, right? Like you
Yeah.
can get in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So technically, oh shit! No, how do you do the other thing?
This
How do I
thing?
do?
The measure,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's the ruler thing.
Oh, the ruler. Okay. Okay, so we
Yeah.
get right at the entrance
You
to this,
are
like...
a rogue. You have an action to dash, so you
Oh.
can move
Oh,
60
shit,
feet.
yeah.
And then you can use your attack to move another 30 feet.
Oh,
that's
wow.
bullshit.
They can
Oh.
dash twice as a rogue, yeah. Bonus action and regular
Yeah, so
action.
you can move 120 feet.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah, but...
That's pretty
You
nifty.
want to
damn.
go that far?
Cause like, it's... You can... Well, Gek wouldn't even fucking know where to go.
Yeah.
Going that far away, but... Oh, shit.
You
Cause...
could also, like, use dash to get 60 feet and then turn around and still use your attack.
Right.
Yeah.
Try to blink at one.
Okay. You do have a short bow.
Yeah.
How many arrows do you have, Gek?
Where are you?
Gek, where are the arrows? Tell me.
Over there.
20.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I think that sounds good.
To dash forward and then...
Yeah, double dash and
Double dash or dash forward once
the
to
60.
the 60?
Or do you want to just go 30 for the being right there?
If you go 60, you can get here. If you go 30, you can be right there.
I know, that's what I'm thinking about too, though, because, like,
Because this guy's right here.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Is that guy, like, on a upper level? Or
No.
lower level?
His
Lower?
he's on a lower level. He's like at,
Okay.
literally he's above where the ground is. Like that's where his body is.
Okay.
Oh.
These are
So, like,
tall.
they're all technically above us.
They're
Yeah.
tall.
Mhm.
These are tall creatures.
Like, in another life, when we ran into these, we thought they were the trees.
Yeah.
ah,
These are they're literally their name are they are considered a gargantuan monstrosity.
Uh-huh.
oh,
Big boys and girls.
Fox goes from sending us to a spa to throwing gigantic monstrosities at us. I see.
Listen.
I know.
That I was trying to lower your guards down, and then that didn't work, and I was like, well, all right, here we go. Anxiety society it is. Lots and lots of anxieties.
That's what I was
Mm-hmm.
wondering about doing a dash forward, but being able to use the attack. As
Yeah,
an
you
attack.
can.
Fox, would we be able to do a dash forward, and then instead of doing another dash, can we do a sneak attack, or do they just know where all of us are?
They know where all of you are.
So sneak attack's just out of it. Then
Okay, you don't have sneak attack.
okay.
I mean, maybe they could find a place to hide. I don't know if there's anywhere to hide.
You could use your action to hide, which would
For
give
bonus
you
action to
your bonus
So, like,
action.
dash
The
the
rec-
60
the rec-
and then
Hide.
hide.
Yeah, could try that.
and then maybe sneak attack next turn, but
Right. Can we try that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to go to 60? You said.
Yeah.
Okay. Figures out.
Basically gonna go down these stone steps.
Yeah,
And
and then
try
you're
to
gonna hide here.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay. Oh no.
Which one though?
It must be mine.
It
That's
has-
terrible. A total of 6.
Why is it yours?
Ooh.
Because I just rolled the other one just in case we use
Awesome. Awesome.
It's just
You
6.
do not know if you can be seen or not.
Great. They're just gonna like, yeah, I guess
Press 'em.
kind of be sidled against that big pillar thing.
It's just a pillar, right?
It's just a pillar.
Yeah.
Don't imagine it being another spider. Don't think about that.
Awesome.
It's fine.
Is it fine?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Simon won, so it's gonna run. And Simon's going to yell, "Don't attack, just run!" As he will go down the steps. As well.
Gek puts their pointer talent to their beak. When they see Simon.
Awesome. Okay. So,
They're crying.
they're trying.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So, these gigantic creatures are very slow.
Oh.
And we'll get to here.
I mean, they're large. I assume they have to maneuver those giant legs around the cave.
It kind of thumps against the ground as it moves. Kind of shakes it. You can feel some of the pebbles go as it moves. It's going to attempt, because you're still in range, to swing. Well, you made the loudest noise.
Yeah.
It's going to try to swing at you.
Okay. Don't do it.
What?
Hold on. I'm assuming an 11 doesn't hit.
Oh, no.
I'm assuming it's like as Pip gets you up, the foot hits the ground where you were at and it misses.
Okay.
You hear Pip reactor for Pip to go shit again.
It's going this. Oh, he can't quite get to Simon. Well, he can. He's going to attempt to hit Simon. Simon's right there. It will also miss, but it will hit the stone wall and kind of vibrate as you're leaning against it, Gek.
Great.
Chunks of it will come down.
Oh man, they're gonna kind of put their hands over their head just in case.
Yeah, there's a couple
big
pebbles
chunks
hit,
are.
hit your hood. It's Kosri's turn.
Kosari's a dashing after his bird pal.
He's like, nope, goodbye.
Nope, 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 nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
He can't get past Simon.
Okay.
So he's kind of stuck behind Simon.
Oh.
So he can't
he
move
don't
his
like
full
that.
60 feet, but he can get up to Simon.
Okay.
He doesn't roll perception for him to see if he can see where you are, because he doesn't
For
understand.
Kosari?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kosari knows exactly where Gek is, because where's perception? Over there. 21 total.
You and Kosari and Gek will also notice that these areas seem to have like burning something. Like there's something burning in these areas. Like over here and over here
Right. Yeah.
and over here.
That's good. Glad. So glad.
So both burbs notice that?
Yeah, both birds will notice that.
I think Kosari would try to point it out to Simon since he's stuck behind him anyway. So it was the one that's like straight ahead, like.
Alright, these guys are a little
Thanks.
slower. They're not quite getting to where you guys are. So, Marvell, your turn.
So, let me check something. Can I roll nature to see if I know something?
You can try.
Jesus Jesus Christ. Alright, well, I rolled a 7. Do I have any idea if these spiders were reacting more to the sound that I made or the vibrations that the sound that I made?
You are unsure.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try something. All right. So I'm gonna do my double movement to get up. No, wait, not. Is this an action? Yes, it's an action.
Yeah. Or you're just gonna be in there.
So
Oh.
if I use my action, I can't double move.
Yeah. That's the risk you have to take if you want to use an action. You need to move 30 feet away and hope that you don't get hit, or move 60 feet away and know that you're a lot farther away from a majority of them.
Alright. I'm gonna move 60.
Alright, cool.
How far is... Okay, you got it.
You're going to get right behind Kosari.
Okay.
Before you go, it's going to try to hit you as you try to run away. I'm gonna assume a 13 does not hit.
Nope.
Not your heavy armor. Alright.
Nope. My heavy armor that clanged against the ground? Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, the heavy armor. Heavy armor.
Look, it's got its pros and cons.
Wait. You're in the wrong spot. Hold on. I'm fixing something. Alright. Well, actually, all the movement is good. Everyone's going this way. What's going to go this way? This one's going to take the wrong way. Alright. And then it's Pip's turn.
Okay. Going to dash.
You're going to dash? Well, it's used its reaction. So it can't
Yes.
attack you. Use it against the person that has the big armor. Oop, that's the camera. Zoom. Right behind Marvel.
Yep. Unfortunately, I cannot take the dash action as a bonus action, or else there's something I could have done, but it's okay. I can, however, as a goblin, take the disengage action as a bonus action.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to use... Is there a place that I can hide?
You can try. Yeah, roll stealth.
We're just going to let the goblin instincts take over. We're going to hide as a bonus action. Nimble escape.
Go for it.
Oh, God! 15!
15?
15.
Alright. You possibly are hidden.
Pip just tries to find like this little nook or cranny that only she can fit in. Like, goblin safe here, maybe.
Alright. Back at the top of the round. You guys are a lot faster than these creatures. Gek, what you doing?
Oh, hello.
It's your turn.
Both Gek
Talking
and
is a free
Kosri had noticed the burning stuff. Gek honestly isn't sure which way to run.
You can use a free action last time and where to go.
Is talking an action?
It's a free
Tracking
action.
is typically a
Oh.
free action.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah,
it's a
well,
whole
Gek-
like a long conversation, then I will.
Yeah. No, Gek's
No
just going.
monologuing.
Yeah. Gek's gonna also point out this and ask Simon, where do we go from here?
Simon's going to point that way.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Does Gek just want to go dashing again?
Yeah, I think I could.
Yeah.
Everyone else isn't seeming pleased to try to fight.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, Gek's gonna vault that last cliff edge.
Hold.
You're just gonna whoosh. Oh, that's not mine. You're gonna whoosh.
Can they try to hide again? That looks like a little nook to try to
Yeah,
hide
you can
again.
try to hide.
Okay. Alright. I think it would be your roll now. Great. You're doing great, buddy.
And
Why do you keep asking me to roll?
God damn it. 10. We're something.
You're something. You think you're hidden.
Yeah.
Simon's gonna roll. Is gonna run first. It's going to. Well, that doesn't hit. That's a 14. Just misses Simon's armor class. Why are you wearing leather, Simon? I don't. You know, I'm not gonna ask. I don't know what I was thinking.
He was just like, I'm prepared to be stealthy.
He must have been. He must have been. Alright, it's this guy's turn. It's gonna go. Oh, but it can't. That's the downside with these guys. Going down. Alright, look, that one can go there.
Just looming.
Looming. This one, it's this one's turn. It's going to swing at, I guess, Marvell, because it's the next biggest creature. Sorry, Marvell.
I mean, it's alright.
You haven't been hit yet, and that is 9.
Nope.
9?
9!
It's going to use, since it didn't move, it's going to use a bonus action to try to web you.
Okay.
No.
Is another 9.
Nope.
You managed to just like, "Ah!"
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
I
Can't touch
imagine-
me.
I imagine Marvell's just kind of like uses her shield to like block the first attack and then just like swipes her weapon at like the web. Just,
No,
like, cuts
I
through
feel
it.
like I don't feel like Marvell would be that cool. I feel like the first time she just manages to miss, and then she missed the web by slipping on the rocks and go whoops.
That's fair.
I don't feel like Marvell's that cool. No offense.
No. And look, my dexterity is trash. So,
That's
like,
all fair.
yeah.
I just see Marvell just going like missing the foot and then sliding
It's good.
because of the vibrations and missing the web.
It's literally just Billy fighting from Power Rangers first season.
Yeah. It is now Coaster's turn.
You said it's Coaster's turn now?
Yep.
He's running after his burb.
It sees you moving, so it's going to try to swing at you.
Great.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
I didn't think so. I assumed your armor class is close to where Simon's is currently.
Possibly. I don't know what that is, but possibly.
He's wearing leather and you're wearing leather, so I assume it's a 15 for both of you.
Coaster is 14.
Ah. Awesome.
Yes.
So
Still
close.
above a 12.
Alright, cool.
Why is it different?
It depends on your dexterity bonus.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems hot. But
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Like there's several factors that can go into it. It's your
Okay.
dexterity, it's your what kind of armor you're wearing.
Yeah, because heavy armor doesn't get any bonus to dexterity. Medium armor only goes up to +2. Light armor goes full dexterity.
Oh.
My heavy armor gives me a disadvantage to dex, to
Okay.
stealth specifically. And then
Right.
because I have a negative to my dex to begin with, I basically I do not stealth. Period.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I am not fast and I am not quiet.
Can Kosari see where Gek is?
Roll perception.
Okay. 16.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Gek rolled a 10, so yeah.
He's okay.
He's like, he's like breathing heavy, but yeah. Marvel, it's your turn.
Good news, Marvel. It can't swing at you. It already used its reaction.
Woo. Alright, so it's my turn.
Yes.
How far behind me is 30 feet?
How far behind you? Or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Right there?
Okay. And we're going that way. Alright.
These things might be slow, but remember they have a long reach.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and how far is 30 feet in front of me? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna dash.
Okay. Don't matter where you go.
Like, I've got an idea, but I don't think it'll give enough distraction to make it worth it.
Alright, Pip, it is your turn.
Okay. So, it's gonna work on a theory. We're gonna see how that goes for her. Take me 30 feet, Fox, right? Like, as close to other people as I can. Okay, great. I want to send an Eldritch Blast. You know what? Into that pillar right there. As an action.
Okay.
I want to
It's
see
up.
if that...
Okay, so you went down. Remember this.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Well,
it's a...
okay, within 120 feet, Pip wants to choose a, like... Choose, like, a stone structure and just wants to shoot an Eldritch Blast at it just to sort of make a sound and see if that distracts them or if, like...
That's 150 feet. Over, or 105 feet over here.
That works. Pew pew.
Right, cool. Simon will hear that and be
Yeah.
like, don't attack!
That's
As you
basically
fire.
what Marvel was thinking, except with thaumaturgy, but it's only 30 feet.
And then, is it blast against the stone? I'm sure it makes some sort of sound because
Yeah,
that's
that kind of
what's damage.
explodes and you hear the rocks just go... You can see a couple of them look. Actually, yeah. Roll perception.
Okay.
See what you see.
With your special eyes.
How about the natural plus 2? Because I have proficiency but no wisdom, so that's 17.
It was what?
17.
17? You see a couple of them look, and then you see all of them turn back.
Well, shit. Well, that's okay, because this is why I saved my bonus action. Misty Step.
How far
Yeah.
can you go?
30 feet.
Awesome.
So basically with the rest of the group.
Like, ah!
I don't know if that worked. I tried.
You did. Proud of you. Gek, it is your turn.
Alrighty. This way we go?
Yep.
That's the way we want to go.
Alright. You dashing?
Yeah. They could hear that explosion and that the vibrations in the stone stuff, and they're just like, I am not gonna
No.
entice that further.
Not staying here with all the stalactites.
Yeah. And the babbles, the babs on the ceiling.
Sound.
Into the void we go.
Into
We
the
drop off
void
the
you
earth.
go.
We drop.
You drop off. You
Have
disappear.
they escaped combat?
Just a cliff. Yep. That was a cliff, and
10
Gek
feet
stepped over it
past
and
this.
Oh, no.
bristled. Phew.
No, you needed to use your reaction to do the cartoon save thing.
There's this.
Danger, danger.
What?
Yeah.
Nothing's here.
Why is that there?
Gek, as you're going down this
Yes.
tunnel, and you're panicking and you're running, you see a big, large, hooded figure as it seems startled to see you at first.
Okay.
Kissing.
Do they get to stop before reaching this?
You can
Figure.
stop, yeah.
Okay.
You stop. You scrape your claws against. Well, yeah, you have claws out.
Yeah.
You scrape your claws against the ground as you stop, staring up at this
Yeah.
individual. You
Yeah.
can see.
They have. Oh, okay.
You can. He looks at you as you look at him. You can see black scales across his cheeks
Oh.
and horns sticking out of his hood.
Oh. A pretty.
Pretty.
Okay.
Jack is in like a defensive kind of like half crouch with their head kind of down and staring at this individual, and they're just quietly hissing.
Quietly hissing. Awesome.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, because they were just dashing. I don't even know if they actually have a weapon pulled out.
No.
I don't
no.
think they ever pulled anything out. Well, I mean, they know they have the talons, so there's that. But they're not going to use an attack or anything.
No.
Alright. It will... Ironically, it's his turn.
Great.
Oh.
He's going to look at you, and then he's going to... You can see, like, gears moving in his head as he moves
What are those
past
eyes?
you. What?
Wait, what was the eye color?
Eye color?
Yeah.
Let me check real quick. I gotta double check.
Need to visualize things.
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
important.
Very important. We need to know this man's eye color.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where are you? Why is it not here? There it is. He has blue eyes
Blue eyes and black scaling on the cheeks
on his cheeks, and as he's
Okay.
walking
Horns.
past you,
and
and
horns.
Oh,
and horn,
draconic
as he's
horns
walking
are
past him, you can see black scales on his arms as well.
But like a
Drac-
humanoid face.
Humanoid face, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Black Dragon Sorcerer.
I guess they're gonna
That's out of
watch him
character.
go.
He's
Right.
going to go past you all
Oh,
and
God.
assess the situation that's happening. And he is going to pull out a little flute type thing, and he's going to blow
Okay.
a note through it.
Oh,
Hard. Why is this? The fuck?
The fuck?
The fuck? The fuck?
So as he does this, all of the spiders will stop.
hey, Fox.
Yes.
We have an important question about Kenku.
Can both of them hear this note?
Yeah.
Yes. Everyone
Can-
can hear this note.
In the future, the Kenku use this note?
Possibly.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Oh. Oh,
Interesting.
snap.
Hmm.
I hadn't thought about that.
Uh,
I haven't said anything to this person.
uh, he definitely will go up. As of right now, initiative is paused because all
Okay.
the creatures have stopped.
Okay.
good.
Simon will get him up, a little out of breath. I'm sorry. He's trying to catch his breath real quick. I'm sorry. I didn't. I needed a fast way. We didn't have a lot of supplies. Your partner around? This individual will stare at Simon with like his cold blue eyes, just like sternly, and just kind of deep sigh as he plays a tune, and all of the spiders will go back to where they were.
Fascinating.
What?
Pip is so confused.
As
As is her player.
both the player and the character, like, what's going on? Sorry, stream didn't get to see you guys all just standing around. He will, after he blows those notes, kind of like rub his face as his hood falls back. And you can see his face better. He has long black hair that seems to be like tied off and like kind of braided behind him. He has these big horns where his ears should be, just kind of curled. And like the scales on his cheeks, and then you can see patches on his neck.
So you said where his ears should be. Does that mean that he doesn't have ears, or that they're somewhere else,
He
or that
doesn't-
we can't see them beyond the horns?
Logistically, those horns are his ears.
Fascinating. Okay.
As basically, he is what you would count in Final Fantasy an Ara.
Yeah, but hold on.
Basically, it doesn't matter. He does. From what you can see, there is no ears.
Yes.
There's just the
Okay.
horns, long hair. He just rubs his face. He is very tall, very muscular individual.
Mm-hmm.
He towers over you, Pip. He is.
How much taller is he to Simon?
He's at least a good foot taller than Simon.
Gotcha.
He is just. And he will wave you guys to come with him, and he can go back down the tunnel. But he just goes this way. Whee. And
Now I'm
Simon.
curious about Albert ears.
Pip will as we're walking, will just discreetly summon the twin blade sword and then like kind of like put it like on her back
Okay.
next to the long sword.
Yeah.
Only thing I know about this character is apparently they're the same species as Trace's character, and that means nothing to me.
It means nothing to your guys.
As
That's
a
okay.
as a character, out of character, it means nothing.
Yeah. That's okay. I don't have a map of this area, but he leads you down these tunnels, and eventually he opens this wooden door that's carved into the rock, and kinda invites you into which you would assume would be his home. You see, it's very nice and cozy. You can see a bed kind of shoved into the corner, a fire going. You can see cups and bowls kind of sitting out that dry, a nice table, some chairs and stuff sitting about.
Hey, Fox.
Yes.
While we were following this guy, can we see if he's got a tail?
You can look, but you do not see any tails.
He
Just like boots.
He's got boots. He's got really nice boots.
is he in a cloak?
Yeah, he's got a cloak on.
Okay.
A nice cloak.
Final Fantasy Ara have tails.
Burps have
I'm
tails.
aware.
Okay.
I'm aware.
All right.
This is just thinking
Would have
first
it
off,
docked if
okay.
you got the tail.
They have
Yeah, I
the
can dock it.
horns of a tiefling, but like they don't have the tail of a tiefling, so are they tiefling? Can tieflings not have tails? I don't know. Never actually met a tiefling. I just know that they're big horned devil people.
Yeah.
The
I'm
burbs
starting to
would
wonder
kind
what
of
Marvel
hover.
has met.
Not a lot. At least not living. What were the birds gonna do?
Hover at the door and kind of watch what Simon's gonna do because they don't know this person.
Simon walks
Hmm.
in. He looks kind of like
Walks where?
he walks into the house and he's kind of looking sheepish, like he did something wrong.
Oh.
Okay.
Marvel's following Simon, and her like shoulders are hunched. She's uncomfortable.
He
It looks over at Marvel, goes, "Is it just me, or does he look like a dog that just got scolded?"
Marvel is also feeling like a dog just got scolded, so she's like just gonna nod back and continue to hunch her shoulders
but yeah.
because she's the one who tripped.
True.
Simon's just kind of like
That whole
this-
debacle was her fault.
Yeah. Simon's just kind of. He's kind of at first he's kind of messing with his fingers. Listen, Kamar, I didn't mean to. I just wanted a quick way. I'm sorry. Everyone's quiet as Simon's just like, I'm so in trouble.
Marvel's
Marvel's
like trembling a little bit.
How do you spell Kamar?
Kamar? Kimar, I believe.
So Marvel's trembling a bit, and she's gonna speak up next to Simon and say it was my fault. I'm sorry. I tripped and it was loud and he told us to be quiet and I'm sorry.
He's just this individual that Simon has called Kamar is just gonna rub in his face. Uh, Birds, are you still hovering at the door?
Yeah, they went inside, but they're staying by the door.
Yeah. I forget. What's Gek's passive perception?
Oh, Gex passive.
I'm gonna DM you.
Okay.
Why are they giggling like that?
Because you don't need to know everything.
Alright. Well, that's
Okay.
enough to notice a lot.
That's Kosaries.
That's Kosaries?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Such a
Concerning.
discrepancy.
Funny.
Okay, well, Gek notices.
Well,
Okay.
You notice
What's
that
Gex?
you're looking around and you're like, this is a tall individual. But
Yeah.
you notice a lot of stuff for someone a lot shorter than him.
Okay.
You see, like, there's a cloak hanging up that has, like, pretty yellow flowers on it that seems way too small to fit him.
I mean. Okay.
You can see, like, the table is pretty high, and, like, there's a normal chair to match that table, and then there seems to be, like, a lifted chair that has, like, little ways for someone to climb up.
Okay.
You can see, like, step stools next to the sink area.
Mm-hmm.
You can see, like, their cabinet. They have, like, little cabinets built into the wall, and it has a ladder attached to it.
Ooh, like the sliding ones that.
Yeah,
For
so someone,
bookshelves.
yeah, like someone can climb up it and put dishes away.
Okay.
So you're noticing a lot of things for, like, someone shorter than him.
Yeah. Well, does that mean Gek could kind of put together that maybe this would be something for this partner that Simon had
Yeah.
muttered at this individual?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can put together that whoever this partner is for this individual is a lot shorter. than
Right.
him.
Okay.
But yeah.
It's like the couple from the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
I
oh,
didn't
goodness.
see the movie. I don't know
Oh, we gotta watch it sometime.
it. We're gonna have to, yeah. I'll
Yes.
add it to the list.
I don't think I've seen it either.
Yeah!
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie.
Gonna have to add that to your list too.
Thoughts?
Yes.
How warm is it in here? I know there's a fire, but how warm is it in here?
It's warmer than the cave. It's not warm. But
Does it
it's
seem like the fire was only recently started?
like,
Or it's like,
you would assume, yeah. It doesn't seem like it was started very long. Like, they started the fire and then was leaving and then ran into you and then got whatever they were doing got disrupted by your arrival.
by a bird hissing at them. Yeah.
Normal things.
After a long time, this Kamar will speak. His voice very deep and very not harsh, but maybe stern. You could have gotten every single one of you killed. You understand that? Simon just kind of looks with his head down. There's a reason you have to have advance notice to go through our cave. Their pets are a bit dangerous. Simon just is like,
Interesting.
I'm aware and I'm sorry. I was just desperate. Desperation can get you killed. Sometimes you need to think. Sit. Just sit. I'll make you all something to eat. And he starts gathering stuff for food.
Hey, Fox.
Yes.
Is there a rug by the fire?
Yes, there is a nice rug by the fire. Ironically, it has a bunch of flower designs.
Cool. I think the Burbs are gonna slowly walk in and over to that rug since it seems like they're finally kind of like not quite invited in, but seems okay.
It seems okay.
Mm.
He is kind of getting stuff around for foods. Simon will take a seat in a random chair. As you know, the birds huddle together on the rug. What's Marvell and Pip doing?
Marvell is like hovering between wanting to do what she was told and wanting to help with preparing the meal, and instead is like doing this weird shuffle thing in between Simon and Kamar.
Come on.
Yeah.
Leo, what
And
you doing?
still looking like embarrassed and sorry.
Pip is just gonna walk up to Marvell, kind of just tug at, try to get her attention.
She'll look down at Pip, worried.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's just sit over here so you can calm down, all right? As she just like tries to gently lead you over to like where she was sitting and just kind of like trigger with her, trying to help her calm down a little bit.
She's gonna nod and just follow your direction.
Kamar will
Okay.
make up some food. He will make a heavy beef stew, and then he will make for Simon a salad.
Poor Simon.
Yeah, but he's cutting lettuce and carrots and some other vegetables, and he's just kind of making a nice salad for him. It's something you notice that he seems to just do, and he knows without having to be asked.
So he knows Simon
He
in
knows
some capacity.
in some capacity.
Pip wonders silently to herself if he knows the boss. Not even using the name even in her thoughts, just in case.
So terrified after that one experience. You're like,
Yep. Pablo. Damn you, Pablo!
Eventually, everyone is given a bowl of stew, and the salad is placed in front of Simon. And Kamar will also eat the heavy meat stew.
Marvell will nibble quietly.
Simon is just like, so where's your partner? Just like trying to have a conversation. And Kamar will sigh. I'm unsure. I'll let you know when I find out. He's just like rubbing his forehead like he's frustrated about that thought.
Marvel's gonna look over with a worried look on her face.
This is like, what? So I was just like, oh, it's like probably a bad time to bring that up. I'm gonna eat my salad.
Pip is very loudly slurping the stew. Just
It's your surfing that's filling the entire room, right?
there would be awkward silence if it weren't for Pip.
Yeah.
Instead, it's awkward silence with slurps.
Slurp. Beautiful. That's so beautiful.
Yes.
Are the burbs eating? Checking the chat. Birds eating turkey, enjoying meal after many days of jerky.
Yeah.
I realized, oh no, he's pretty. He is very pretty. Here, I'll send you a picture of his brother, twins.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you can get an idea how, I mean, his brother's the prettier one, but they're both still pretty.
You.
Whoops, wrong pic. I need that. There
Aww.
we go. Twins are like, ah. His brother has shorter horns. He has a lot bigger horns.
Mhm.
So, but yeah,
The burbs aren't necessarily being loud, but they're clearly enjoying the food. And their feathers might be poofed up in excitement. It tastes good.
it does taste good. He is a very good cook. You can taste it. It is a meaty stew, but it has like some basil and stuff in it.
Does Pip know what basil tastes like?
I don't
Have they
think
used-
so, actually.
Has that been used in Pip's food yet?
I don't think so. I think this is the first time.
Pip, after finishing the bowl, just kind of looks over at Marvell, like waiting for her to like be done eating because she knows she's polite, and goes, what's that other taste I taste in here? It's new.
Hmm. Say that again, sorry.
She's basically asking about this new, like, taste in the stew. If
Yeah.
Oh, the
if Marvell
seasonings?
happens to know,
Yeah. Pip's never had basil
yeah, because
before.
Pip hasn't had basil yet because that wasn't in the ingredients in the carrot.
If it wasn't in the carriage,
Does Marvell not know what basil
Then-
is either?
look, her like, if it wasn't in the carriage and if it wasn't in like basic cheap meals at inns and whatnot, then unless it's like a basic foraging thing, then she probably hasn't experienced it either. 'Cause-
Interesting. You know, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, Marvell has not had basil before either.
So now Pip and Marvell are discussing this new flavor that was in the stew that they're not really sure what it was.
Fox with the
I mean, it
burbs.
was
Man, our
I'm.
characters are so sad.
I mean, let's see. You are scavengers. I'm just trying to
Yes.
think if
Yeah.
basil would have been in the jungle or not.
It's a hot herb, so it's in hot climates.
Yeah. I would say you probably have had it before.
Would Gek or Kosari know the name of it?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying. I'm just trying to think, because isn't it like it's hot climates, but I don't know if it grows in tropical climates.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
I actually don't think the birds would have had basil either, because I don't think it grows in tropical climates.
So no one knows what basil is.
So no one knows what basil is. All of you are like, this is new.
Well, the birds liked it.
The birds liked it. You're like, oh, nom nom nom.
Like, I know it would grow in like
Wait.
the Mediterranean.
Fox, guess what?
But then
What?
Short answer. Basil is native to tropical regions
Never
of Asia
mind.
and Africa.
Of Asia
Well, there we-
and Africa. So they would grow in tropical forests.
It specifically says native to tropical regions.
Then never mind, birds know what it is.
Cool. Okay, so do birds know the name?
I'll let you decide. Do you know the actual name, or do you know a name that your kind would have called it?
Just the
Oh
aura
yeah,
name.
the aura name. So
There
I
we go.
think Gek would look over at the two of you, and they would say the name of that herb, but in Oran, in bird speak.
So he tweets at you.
Oh,
Pip looks
In-
taken aback, like, what?
And they'll
So what
repeat it
does-
again.
what does bird speak sound like? Is it like
Bird
chirp
sound.
and clicks
Chirps
and
Yeah.
chirps, clicks. Just like Draconic sounds like hisses and growls and clicks.
okay?
Out of character. I don't speak Italian.
I don't speak Italian.
But Gek doesn't know another name for it, so that's all they can respond to you with.
Cool. So apparently Gek, I guess, knows the flavor, but like I don't understand bird speak.
Gek's nodding.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
It's like I can deduce this. Got it.
Mhm.
It's like great, fantastic. I had no idea what you just said.
So you guys are having a conversation. You're just like, whoa, what is this?
Does Kamar say anything about this conversation?
That's what I was debating. Like, would he justify speaking in this conversation? That's. I don't think he would. I think he's just gonna let you all have your conversation.
Fair enough.
It's like he made everything quiet before, and I think he's just like, I'm gonna stay quiet. Let you have your conversation. But eventually, you guys will wrap up, and Kamar will collect all the bowls and Simon's plate, and he'll wash the dishes and set them out to dry. And he will usher you all to follow him, and he will lead you up through this pathway, and eventually up to stairs.
Face or inside?
And you will follow. He will lead you up, and you will follow these stairs. And they start off as these stone stairs with torches lit as you go up. But eventually, you guys will walk through a wooden door, and it starts to get nicer. So instead of just these hard cave-like stairs, it starts to turn into like carved-in stone stairs with more elegance and features up against the walls. And then as you open, you get up to a nice door, and it will open up into a grand manor.
Oh my.
Oh.
You know, if I was a dwarf, something's don't work.
Something's don't work. And we will leave it here.
Whoa.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave it here. For
Are we
this
gonna
segment.
get Lane special session now?
So there's a special session coming up. We are gonna have it on March 13th. Okay?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Congratulations. We have hit a clash.
Wait, what?
Oh boy.
Wait,
Which
what?
means
Oh, no.
you guys are going to interact with another D&D group.
Oh no,
yeah.
Oh,
no.
Quincy
I'm
do not
excited.
sound excited about this.
No.
No, be excited. Be excited.
No. No.
But yeah, you guys are
people.
going to interact with the old and the brash.
Oh my.
Don't know who the contestants are. We'll find out on the day.
But yeah, they had hit their point in the session, and I was like, oh no, and thought about the timeline and went, well, this is gonna be fun.
Oh,
So
They
yeah,
just had a. Well, they didn't have a clash. They had guests.
they had special guests, yeah.
Yes.
I was expecting more shenanigans, but someone behaved. So we didn't have to worry about any more shenanigans. So no one else ended up in jail.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So that is your special session. You have a clash coming up on the March, and then you will separate again and go back to your normal sessions. So
Okay.
you have 2
Alright.
games that month. But yeah. I hope you all enjoyed.
Mhm.
I was curious as to what was going to happen when we got to the tunnel. I have shown.
This old in Nebraska.
They're the
Right.
Tuesday group. They're the ones with cornflakes and Brutus.
Okay, Brutus and Cornflakes. Got it. Thank you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be. Well, we'll see. We'll see how they're going to react to you guys, and how you're going to
I
react
have
to
no
them.
idea. I don't remember their characters, so like I have no idea how to react to them.
They're interesting.
They're interesting.
So is Pip.
Yeah, everyone's interesting in different ways, okay?
But yeah,
feel-
thank you guys so
feel
much
like
for
these-
watching. I hope
It's
you all
funny
enjoyed.
how.
Yeah,
Sorry.
go ahead.
I just feel like it's funny how our first clash is with the other group that's probably just about as not normal as we are.
Yeah, the two
I
kind of
didn't
normal.
know.
What?
Dad's group. I don't know. Dad's group with the with Dad being just a detective and
That's
whatnot.
fair,
I
guys.
feel like they are abnormal in the sense of what a typical D&D party does.
That's fair.
Yeah, like they're that's fair. Like they do things a little bit differently than the rest of you.
Yeah, and I love it.
But yeah, if you guys want to have more fun discussions, I would consider checking out the Discord. We'll have all kinds of this topics like there. Like we were discussing SpongeBob needing to learn to sleep and not stream for long periods of time. But yeah,
Long being over 24 hours.
right. He
Damn.
recently streamed for like 36 hours.
Yes. I think it was 30. I thought it was 39.
Might have been
But,
39. Listen, I'm dyslexic.
Either way. Either way,
You're
that's
dyslexic?
an ungodly amount of hours.
Is it sexist? The sex?
dyslexic. It's fine. But yeah,
Sadistic.
I'm sorry.
Haha.
If you want to check out any cool things, you can definitely check out my socials there. I usually post videos every Monday and every Thursday. I know I didn't post a video this Thursday because it went up on Wednesday. And then hopefully I can get my video schedule fixed so it's back to normal soon, hopefully. And then there's a link if you want to send me gifts through my throne, or if you want to buy things on my Kobe, which I haven't checked in a while. I should probably do, but usually that has been ignored. So, but yeah, I hope my players enjoyed this session. I know the Burbs now have a new pretty face to look at.